everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. It's Saturday, which means we got 3 brand new legends in the game. We're going to show you the cards, what you need to be doing right now to earn some free content, and everything else going on in MUT 23. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you've been searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to build your Ultimate Team, how to make coins, how to get free players, you found the right channel for all of that. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So we got solo challenges, we got sets, we got store offers. Let's go ahead and show you the legends that are in game right now. First, if you missed the reveal last night, there are 3 really good looking cards. The first one is going to be Herman Moore, who has to be considered the best wide receiver in the game now. He's 6'4", 90 speed, fastest wide receiver in the game, 88 catch in traffic, 92 spec catch. He comes pre-equipped with, it looks like, deep out elite, which is one of the better abilities for 20 plus yards down the field. My bad there. And we do actually have a video coming out later today on the best abilities on defense, and yesterday we dropped one on offense, and that is one of those abilities. 90 deep route running, 90 mid route running, 87 short route running. Like I said, stud of a card. On defense, the set legend is going to be Ray Nitschke, who comes pre-equipped or pre-baked with Lurker, which is one of the better abilities, and we'll be featuring that in today's video coming up after this one. 88 speed at middle linebacker, the fastest middle linebacker in the game. He also gives you 92 hit power and 90 zone, and 89 block shed. Like, that's a great combination. I don't know how tall he is. I'm sure he's going to be over 6 foot, but you give him the fastest speed in the game, block shed to stop the run, hit power to force fumbles, and 90 zone to play coverage. This is an extremely good card, and with Lurker being so good, middle linebackers are definitely back in MUT 23. And finally, the LTD is Cameron Wake, which is going to be the best defensive end of the game. He's +3 speed, faster than any other defensive end in the game. 87 speed, 92 finesse move, 91 block shed. The power move is a bit low, but he's so fast, and the finesse move and the block shed is so good, I think we can ignore that. It's not a big deal. Now remember, legends are a lot different this year. Power-ups work a lot different as well. So for the power-ups, you're going to unlock cheaper or discounted abilities. So for Cameron Wake, it's a little bit different because he's the LTD, but he can get no outsiders for 1 AP, instant rebate for 1 AP, and Speedster is free, 0 AP, so that's a bit glitchy. When you power up Ray Nitschke, he gets strip specialist at 1 AP, mid-zone KO, very good if you like to run a zone scheme at 1 AP on the 2nd tier, and the 3rd tier, if you power him all the way up, you get Lurker for 1 AP. Great ability right there. And then finally, Herman Moore, he gets a lot of good stuff here too. Just powering him up to an 86 overall is going to give him short out elite at 1 AP, which is one of the best offensive abilities. Mid and elite at the 88 overall power up path, and then if you power him all the way up, he gets that deep out elite at 1 AP. You can also see the team chemistry on each of these players. Now, one other thing to keep in mind here, I'm not going to be around to be able to do like our typical market video on Saturdays, but we got a really good wide receiver, a really good middle linebacker, and a really good defensive end. We need to look for some cards at the same position that are going to drop in price that are still very good. So I want to point some of these out, and they're actually starting to drop in price now. I don't think we're going to get a full-out market crash today, but I definitely expect some cards to go down in price, and today will be a good day to buy. So we're not going to go down and break down all the attributes on these cards, but for wide receivers, the Herman Moore effect is probably going to make Larry Fitzgerald a lot cheaper. As you can see across both consoles, he's down about 5% right now. Another one to look at is Michael Crabtree. He's already going down in price. Good card that gets slot apprentice for 1 AP. And then finally at the wide receiver position, we got Justin Jefferson, who's super affordable and a very good card with 88 speed and 6'1". He's almost getting down to 200K. If he's around 200 or lower, I definitely recommend buying him if you need a good wide receiver. At middle linebacker, I think the only other option out there that's really good and on Nitschke's level is going to be that Derek Johnson from the Campus Heroes promo, but as you can see, He's already down in price, could go down even further once these cards hit packs and people start to pull them and build them off of sets. And he also gets Lurker for 1 AP. And then for defensive ends, two of my favorite cards on defense so far this year. Chase Young, Campus Hero card, already pretty affordable at about 130K. He's going down in price. People may be preparing to get that Cameron Wake card, which I think is going to be very expensive considering he's an LTD. But Chase Young, a very good option. He gets edge threat. And then Bruce Smith, who's been an absolute goon for me. He's not really dropping down in price, but you might see him start to drop down with Von Miller coming out this week. And now Cameron Wake, Bruce Smith could take a dive. So those are just some cards to keep an eye out on today on the auction house. All right, let's take a look at these solo challenges, which I think is the best part about the Legend program this year. You get a lot of free content. Legends week number 4. Now every week we're going to get new solos, and those solos are going to earn you stars, and the stars are going to knock down these milestone objectives. Every 7 stars, you're going to get a Legends token, and if you scroll all the way down here, we get to tier 20, which means you're going to get 20 Legend tokens. I knew that because I'm good at math. The 20 Legend tokens eventually are going to give you a free full Legend card down the road. There is a set in game right now where you can start to put these tokens, but obviously you can't earn all of them just yet. We don't know the exact weekend that they will come out. I'm going to do the math eventually and let you guys know the exact weekend we can get the full Legend from 20 tokens. But the good thing is these solos do not expire, so if you can't get to them right away, it's okay. You can go back and play them. Not only do you get those Legend tokens, you get some other free content along with it. So we showed you the Legends for this weekend. They all have solo challenges, at least the set Legends do. So you got a Herman Moore solo, you beat it, you get to the second one, you get a third one, you're done with the Legend solos for Herman Moore. But you do get a power-up by completing all 3 of his solos. And that power-up is a non-BND card. It's also right now going to be an 80 overall card. It can go into other sets, and we're going to show you a set in a moment here that it can go into potentially to turn it into a better player for your team or even some coins. Same thing with Ray Nitschke. You play through all 3 of his solos. You're going to earn yourself a Ray Nitschke power-up after the third one, and that's going to give you another 80 overall power-up for Ray Nitschke. So you get 2 free 80 overall cards, which aren't the greatest overalls, obviously, but the fact that they're not BND means you can turn them into other things. And then after you beat all 6 of these solos, it's going to unlock a special solo. And if you read the description or the overview on pretty much all of these Legend solos, it says that once you beat that hidden solo, you're going to get a Madden Boom reward player pack containing both of this week's 82 overall Boom Moment 1 reward players. So basically, for playing through 7 solos, and 6 of the 7 are extremely easy and will go really, really fast, you're going to get 2 80 overalls and 2 free 82 overall cards. I talked about this last week, and we'll show you again. If you go over to your item sets and go to team builders, I mean, it requires basically 3 80s and 1 82 to build out an 84. You're getting 3/4 of what you need just from this week's solos. And the same thing will happen next week and the week after that, and it happened last week as well. And eventually, when we get Legends at 91 overall, and they're going to keep going up as the year goes on, but whenever they go to 91 overalls, maybe next weekend, that's now then going to turn into 2 free 81 overalls and 2 free 83 overalls. And hopefully it stays that way throughout the rest of the year. They don't, do the wrong thing and make them BND. So I think that's really good content. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Legend sets for the week. Another good thing about these is that you can kind of pre-plan for them. Now, when they hit 91 overalls or go up 1 overall, it's going to kind of kill that method. But as you can see here, Ray Nitschke, Herman Moore, I have 12 of the 13 pieces to complete this set already. The only thing I would need is the 88. And of course, the 88 is going to be the most expensive piece. This case, it might be 5, 6, 7, even maybe close to 1 million coins. And by the way, that was 5, 6, 700,000 is what I was trying to say. But you can basically use old set pieces in the new set. So we can use any 86s, any 84s, any 82s. When they go up to 91 overalls, it's likely going to require, an 89 overall, 387s, 485s, and then 583. So at that point, you'll be able to use the old 83s from the first drop of Legends. But it's a good way to kind of pre-plan, pre-prepare for some of the Legends coming out. The only time you might get burned is when they go a +1 in the overall. But same thing for Ray Nitschke. As you can see here, same requirements. Putting all of these items into the set is going to give you the 90 overall Legend card, and also you're going to get a BND 88 overall version of that same player back. That's to help you power the card all the way up if you choose to do so, because remember, with power-ups, you don't put training in there anymore. You put like the lower overall versions of that player into the power-up path to get them up to 90 to get them those discounted abilities. And of course, we got store offers with Legend content, and here are the bundles. We're not going to break these down. The 8-time Legend Fantasy Bundle, about $100, gives you 8 Legend Fantasy packs. Those packs are going to guarantee you at least 1 Legend card in there, and then you get 3 85+ cards as part of the topper. The smaller bundle gives you 4 Legend Fantasy packs with 2 81+ topper cards, and all available Legends are found in these packs. So that's the week 1, 2, 3, and of course the week 4 Legends are all in this pack. Odds have not been good on these. I would probably stay away from them. Let the people who want to spend their money spend it here and try to get these pieces off the auction house, though they likely could be expensive. And again, that LTD we showed you at the beginning of the video, that card is also in these packs for the next 48 hours. One real quick update with house rules. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Number one, this house rules expires Sunday. Technically, it's probably going to be about Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, but there was a lot of confusion with the Julio Jones house rules. Everybody thought it lasted all week, and that's not the case. You can see it right there on your screen. With this house rules, you need to get 20 wins to get a free James Bradberry card, and if you go over into the field pass, you'll see the rewards, right? It was 25 wins for Julio Jones, 25 wins in this house rules just get you 8,000 coins. 20 wins is going to get you the James Bradberry. Now, there's a handful of people, a lot of you, maybe some of you watching this video, that got your 20 wins but did not get the James Bradberry card. EA did put out a tweet yesterday. This is about 1:18 p.m. on the Eastern Coast. So basically, they said that they fixed the issue with Bradberry. Anybody that got the 20 wins after that point would get their card, and I was one of them. I completed it on my main account last night. I got the Bradberry, but on my No Money Spent account, I got 20 wins, and I did that before 1 p.m. yesterday Eastern time, and I did not get the card per this tweet. They are still working on an update that will get that card out to the people that got their 20 wins before the issue is fixed. So if you still didn't get your card, you're not alone. I'm guessing Monday, maybe Tuesday is when it's going to be fixed. I doubt it'll happen on the weekend, but if you got your 20 wins, you should be good. And again, one more time, don't forget, this event expires on Sunday, technically about Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you go out there and get your 20 wins, because there's no way to get this card after House Rules expires. So one other thing before we get out of here, let's go over the training market, because as I've said a few times in this video, I think these cards are so good, you could see the market go down a little bit. I don't expect a full-out crash, but you may also see training get a little bit cheaper as well because of this. Right now, 83 overalls at 10.2k are going to be 15.62 coins per training point. That's the cheapest rate out there. But when you're buying an 83, it's only giving you 650 training each. You want to shoot for something that gives you a little bit more. Otherwise, you're going to be spending, all day on the auction now. So I would take a look at 85 overalls right now. 22.9k is the target price. As always, I want you guys to shoot for under that target price, especially on Saturdays, most active auction house day on the week, or day of the week, and you can get out there and get some snipes and buy them for cheaper. But if you can get them for 22.9k, they give you 1.4k training every time you buy one, and that's going to be 16.39 coins per training point if you buy 85s. So there you have it. We went over the brand new Legends, the solo challenges, how to earn free content from it, showed you the store offers, and went over the training market. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Another one coming later today. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.